So what are the 5 things you absolutely get to do before you go to bed? The first thing would be to send love and to forgive every person that you feel is making you angry or causing resentment for you. As an example, resentment could be jealousy, rage, judgment, sadness, or betrayal. Visualize every person in your mind and think about why you are still holding resentment against them. And then decide to let go of that resentment and to completely forgive them. Then thank them for what they taught you from the situation and be accountable for what you created in the situation that you co-created with them. If you are not accustomed to being accountable and looking at what you created in a situation, this step may feel difficult, or you may experience a great deal of resistance. If this happens, know that if you continue with this exercise over time, it'll get easier. Go through every single person that you feel this way about before you go to sleep. The second thing you should do before you go to sleep every night is to take the time to let yourself know how much you love yourself and how grateful you are for this life. Discover the gratitude within everything that you created in your life and for simply being alive. Being alive is such a gift, and it's important to acknowledge that at least once a day. So go through everything that you do throughout your day and express gratitude. Be grateful for the fact that you can brush your teeth every day, that you have a bed to sleep in, that you can put clean clothes on. Then move on to the obvious things in your life that you enjoy. Maybe that's being grateful for your family, your pet, or your significant other. The third thing you get to do every day before you go to bed is to see how all your difficulties throughout the day had been a blessing for you. Think about why they were a blessing and what lessons that you learned from these situations. This one is difficult for some, but keep in mind that there is a blessing in every situation. For difficult situations, it may be about what you learned, because life is about perception. If you decide that absolutely everything in your life is a blessing, even the difficult moments, then your whole life will change. The fourth thing you get to do before you go to bed has to do with accountability. Recollect everything that you had difficulty with during the day, and then acknowledge the part you played in creating those situations. Then decide who you get to be moving forward in order to become a higher version of yourself. It doesn't matter what happened. You played your role and co-created the situation in one way or another. So, how are you accountable? And what did you contribute to the situation? How could have you been greater love in that moment? What can you count on from yourself moving forward in order to improve a situation like that, so you can begin developing a different outcome? And finally, the fifth thing you get to do before you go to bed is to think about your day and figure out how you can be greater love towards everything and everyone in a better way, in a stronger way. What can you do to stretch into a higher version of yourself in that moment? What are you going to do next to become greater love moving forward? Who do you get to become to be that person? Do you get to be more courageous? Do you get to be more empathetic? Decide to stretch to become a better person every day. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching.